Hi there, Ron here of VariablePlay, and welcome to JustSleeving. This time around, I'm going to be sleeving Children of Morta. It arrived. This is the retail edition of Children of Morta. I am a big fan of the video game. It is this roguelite, sort of like a Hades uh, style video game. Uh, Dead Cells pixel art, but this time they went. So what I couldn't really see from the videos, and hopefully I can showcase to you guys more, is how the pixel art was interpreted in the board game. That's what I've been wanting to see, how that translates, and I think they really did a good job of focusing back on the art of it, but still have the same feel. If pixel art was back, so it's more so the way they designed the art, it basically looks like sort of this neon brightish, or at least there's good contrast of colors, um, but sort of like oil painting, um, uh, in terms of the feel. Okay, so just doing some shares for the different game groups online that you just want to share this to the network. Cool. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. There. A few more. A few more. So a few more, and then I'll do one more share, but this time around, copy link, and I just want to share it to chats. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So my main concern is I'm hoping I have enough sleeves, or the right sleeves, or the combination of sleeves. I don't know. We shall find out. But you can see here, just on the art alone, how, yeah, I think they were able to convey it having very similar feel, instead of it being pixel art here, but it has that, not the not your sort of live action art, or I don't know how you describe this art style. Maybe you guys can chime in and tell me, but it looks to me more of like an oil. Hey, Kiyo. Yeah, I know you've also been playing Children of Morta. A brilliant sort of top down, not really top down, kind of like Diablo, Bastion, uh, Hades, yeah, like as isometric. So it has sort of like a isometric feel. Um, but look at this. Look at how well they were able to convey that art. Look at that. And mind you, this is retail. This is retail. This is the retail edition, not the Kickstarter one. Okay. Kio wants to see the components. So we have the story mode book. Okay. Story mode book, which will probably be a lot of spoilers. So I will try not to open it too much. So just quickly, you can see the house right there. and some, yeah. And then I guess this is, yeah. So there you go, the land of Rhea, and you can see the locations that you can go to. Okay. Stop with that. So that's the story mode, the family trial. There you go. Lovely art. Yeah, yeah. I was really worried because I love the pixel art of Children of Morta. Just the contrast and how detailed, but it's pixel art, and so they did the same. Like the very smartly done how they did it. So yeah, I understand where they what direction they went, and now I appreciate the direction that they went to. So rulebook, okay, you have your the different stories cards. I guess the how you progress some monsters. Okay, awesome. All right, then we you also have solo mode. Oh wow! And I thought for retail they won't do that. So what I was thinking is, so for retail, they will just do the normal boards. They did not. These are double-sided boards. I have the inset in the inlays. So when I put the upgrades in, so the game is back building, and you're putting the different tokens that match those icons to activate that power, and then to upgrade these, you're slotting in a new power. So we have here Linda. I think this is the wife of one of the early characters that you work with, right? We have here uh, Mark. So there you go. So we have Mark. Mark is the John and Mary's eldest son, kids. And we have Kevin. Yeah, I know premium, no? So Kevin, youngest son of John and Mary. Okay, there. Here's John. Here's John. Oh, sorry, the daughter. That was the daughter, pala, a while ago. So John, John was one of the first. Um, yeah, sword and shield. Mm-hmm. You have Lucy. Ah, okay. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. Uh, okay. All right. Cool. So these are the token boards. We'll get to that. Um, ah, these are the markers that you use for your levels. So these go here. Um, okay. So they go here. You slot them in like that. And so they start there, they move up the slots. So that's how they behave. And so that I saw that in the demos and all of that, but I never thought they would do it. I thought I'll just put a slider icon for for the normal ones. Okay, and so this is the bag where you put the tokens, these tokens that we will get. So I guess this is where the KS version and the retail differs. So these, if I'm not mistaken, were plastic chips rather than in the cardboard. Which honestly, I really don't mind. They're very thick. So I don't think I lost out much there. We have some cards, some bigger cards to work with, and a bunch of small cards. These are going to be your items, upgrades. Um, oh, we have to build some stats. Okay, and your nice starter icon. There you go. Okay, cool. So before we go to the cards, because I'm not sure if I actually have enough sleeves for those. Second is I'm gonna test how well these fit with sleeves. Yes, looks good and thick. Yeah, awesome. I'm excited to play with. Actually, I just got this today. So I'm like, I have to open this already. I cannot wait. Can I wait till the weekend? Normally, it would open up in the weekend, right? Open up in the weekend. Nope, nope, nope. We're playing this. We're opening this today because I wanna see the stuff inside. Yeah. So they're fairly thick. You can see. Sorry. There you go. Come on. You can focus. Yep. Yep. Come on. There you go. There you go. It's fairly thick. Nice. And sometimes, especially when it fits like stickers that they put on the tiles. I don't know. I don't know what the original one was. I do wish for these ones that they, because these are the ones you're putting on the skills, that they did it double sided, because some are double sided anyway. So I'm not sure. Because there's a reason why. I know you when you use the power, you flip them. So that's why it's turned off on the other side. So no need to double side them because they're part of the back building part. Okay. Looks like you need more of those Japan store small kit. Yeah, I have a whole stack. Yeah, a whole box. So all good. I'm covered with that. Should be good. Guessing these are the monsters that show for indicating the monsters when they show up on the board map, and then you interact with them. Okay. These are the shards, no, that you find, right? When you're moving from one area to another. Definitely, you will need the container because there's a lot of space to work with. I don't think we'll have issues on the storage space itself. Shards, items, and artifacts. Okay, we're getting a bit confusing where things are. So let me just sort these before they become unwieldy to sort. Okay, let's get these same ones. So I'm guessing these are the monsters there. You randomize the monsters that you work with, and then based on that, and then bosses probably. Yeah. Okay. Chest. Okay. I know. A lot of tiny boxes. The thing with most of these games is that I need to know how the game plays. Then that's the time you learn how to really store it. Otherwise, just the basic mechanism for storing it, it's a little bit weird. We will be building some play health trackers for the players. Tiny Tupperware. Shards and items. Oh, I forgot these. Okay, last few. These are for the different player colors. And then these guys. Okay. Uh, let's just sort these up. All right. There are five. Five? Only five. It's 1 to 4 players. Only five. So I guess you can choose. Not card driven. Story items upgrades. These are the different enemies that you can pick up, fight. I think die roll for the activated powers. and then back building, which is what you can use to activate the what you're attacking. Okay. Uh, we need the rule book. Katuwa yung meron pa siyang ano. Okay. Story mode setup, overview, table setup, hero board. Okay. 5 XP dial trackers. Okay. So I'm guessing it's just, yeah, you just, is there any specific? Ah, there is. Jeez. No, 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 no. Would have been bad and annoying. Okay, okay. There is a specific combination for them. Okay. We'll put the flat one other side. Right. Okay. Yellow, yellow. No, disc. Red, red. Yeah. Why are you not? Oh, okay. Because that's the wrong one. There we go. There. Yep. Okay. Orange, orange. Oh, last one. Oh, there's extra. Why is there extra? Because if it make a mistake and it breaks, is that the reasoning? Then you have something to work with. Okay, cool. So 5 of them. We have extra. So I'll just keep the extra for now. Okay, now let's sort the stuff into then big ones. Okay, the big ones I think we can already store. Yeah, that's why they. I mean, for the good ones who give extra, the good companies that actually give you extra bits to work with. Okay, so what are these? Are these damage tokens? No. These are damage tokens. What are you? Oh, potion tokens. Okay. And there's 6 of them. Potion tokens. can put them in their own area. All good. The bigger ones. Or I think these are gonna be the damage. Let's set the damage into one box. Easier to access them. Perfect. Next, we have the basic skills. Okay. Let's do the basic skills later. There's basic skills and advanced skills. Oh. Corruption token. Hold on. Let's do these. What are these? Ferocious styles. Okay. Ferocious styles. Tiny Tupperware. I have medium sized tiny Tupperware. And the big size tiny Tupperware. For different roles. Hey, so many bits. What else I do? Okay, these guys. Oh, wait, nope, the bigger one. Yeah, there you go. Middle sized. Yes, middle size Tupperware. Okay, next, the small ones. What are these? Rage tokens. Okay, corruption tokens. Not sure which ones those are. So these are the chests. Chest. Money. What are you? Encounter tiles. Okay. So the thing with the encounter tiles, there are levels. So I'm not sure if I should just keep them in one. Let's just keep them in one. I think. Do I include the chest? No, the chest is separate. The chest is separate at five. Five. They're thick. So the problem with the thick ones is harder for them. So just to conserve, I'll also put the what are these called? Uh, Gemstones. Okay, I'll put the gemstones same container because I think they will fit fine with the yeah. Maybe not. Hmm? No. Oh, every time, it falls down. It goes all the way across the table. Put you guys in your own. Put the chest. We have. What is this? What are you? We saw you somewhere. Yeah. chapter token? No, this actually looks like the corruption, sort of, this part. But I'm only seeing one though. It says there are three. Ah, these are. Oh, oh boy. Why are they like? Why are they there? Corruption tokens. Ah, special tokens. Okay. Let me put those face up. I think these are the advanced skills. So I'll just put them together like this because they all look like the corruption token thingies. Um, Deploying third type. Fourth, one, two, fourth type of, of container. Because so many stuff. Okay. Yeah. Because it's hard to know when you're playing where they go. So it'll be easier if I can at least see what they are. They're not the same. Okay. So one, two, three, four, five. Oh, one. Are they the same background? I think they're like dual power of sorts. I'm guessing, as compared to the other ones. Yeah, because they don't have the inner. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I'm guessing I'll have to put all of these in one. Um. That'll be tricky to find. I will have to re-sort this later on. Um. That is lacking a little bit in size. So I'll just use the bigger one. So it's easier to close that without worrying whether we're going to squash it or not. Are you able to fit five? Yeah, I can. Okay. Treasure will use this container. I think I can include the money. Can I? Can I include the money? Mm, you don't move anymore. Nope. Bad idea. No. Okay. Yeah, so put the chest as just chests. Maybe that'll be okay. Never mind. Don't force it there. Let's use the smaller one, including the money. Okay. And then for the monsters, we'll use the big one. We can store all of the monsters easy. Should be fine. You can resort them later on. Right. These Go in here. A big one for these tokens. I don't know what they are. What are you? More or coins? Oh, these are the coins. Okay. Okay. And then last bit of stuff. So this is interesting in terms of the icons. Because these are the specialties of each of the characters. So they have innate tokens for the 5 types. Okay, so those I will put individual because they will need it to be separate and it's easier for me to deploy. And then the rest will go here. Last bit. Let's use the bigger one. And let's use one of these. I want to move these guys as well. Perfect. You guys go there. Awesome. Okay. All right. So the five characters. Okay. Let's now the more challenging bit. Sleeving. Maybe I should start to stack the. Hold on. Let me just sort them inside here. That way. I'm guessing it's not using cardboard for the the normal full game. Okay, and then we'll just have the cards. So that will cover that. And it's just going to be the cards on top plus these. This will go like that, and then we'll have the cards stacked this way with the dice. I have dice. If I do the cards this way, yep, and then I can do dice like that. Cards more there, and then that covers. Awesome. A few more. So I need to put those. Maybe I have space inside for these, but I'm now doubting. The publisher of this is um uh Lucky Duck. It's Lucky Duck. That's why it's good. It's Lucky Duck Games, the guys who does Where's my big game? Destinies, Chronicles of Crime. That's the publisher for this game. So why it's brilliant. You have a brilliant publisher who knows their stuff. Okay. Nice. You can basically pick that. I think it's fine because I don't have a decent spot for that. Sort of. I could probably. Hmm. Interesting dimension how that moves like that. Oh, I can also stack it like that. Can I stack you guys this way? Sort of. These too much, so I'm gonna move them here because they're easy to spot. Yeah, so I can reduce some of my extra stuff. These I can also do the same. Let's combine that with these guys, and yeah, should be fine as well. That way, okay. All right, cool. And then we have the dice. I am debating on how to store the dice. Yeah. Because the dice can technically go into the boxes. Um, but they also fit up there. Yeah, Lucky Duck has a nice approach where they would tend to uh, design their that one works. So that I can put them as a 4x4. Perfect. Okay. That should do it. Okay. All right. Cool. Then we can actually put those in there. That's when we put the boards. Storybook. Oh, I have a lot of space for dice here too. Okay. Yeah. So technically we can put the dice there as well. They seem to fall to place flat. Okay. So the bigger question, because these are not really stuff that you will shuffle. I think you buy them. I'm not sure. You'll find out. Good fit. Set up. First time. Put the bags. Okay. What do we do with talent? Talent cards 8 per hero. Level up cards 10 per hero. Then 34 item cards. Okay. So the question now is, what is the size of that small card? Let's find out which of our small sleeves fits. I have a bunch of. Okay. We have 45 by 68, 41. Not the 4. The 41 might even work. Well, how many cards? 40, 50. And then item cards. So many cards. Yeah, the only challenge is that the moment I start to sleeve these, their volume, I don't think that's going to fit well. But we do have space here, so I don't know. But I'll probably need baggies to sort them all out. 45 by 6. I think this is wide. I think that's, yeah, it's a little wide. Not bad though. Honestly, not bad. We have 43. That's probably the 43. I have enough 43. It's 100, supposedly. Yeah, I do have enough for the 43s. The cost match the quality. So I got this on a little bit of a sale. So this whole thing is $43, if I'm not mistaken. So whether it is cost effective or not, I think it's kind of worth it. Where did I stick? Where's the other one? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think cardstock is not bad. You will want to do them sleeves, but honestly, they're not shuffled as much because probably the items and the stuff that you pick up, the loot, but for your level ups and things like that, not really, because you'll slot them into the boards. But before that, let me double check if after sleeving. Oh, 43 is a snug fit. So actually 45 is not bad. Oh, ouch. 43 is it's actually probably a 44. If I don't think I have a 44. It's a 43. But the beauty, if I push it at that 43, now check how they fit. Even the 45 will fit. Hold on. So if that's the case, this is 41, 43, 44, 45. Yeah, the 45 might be the better. Let me just double check if 45 still fits into the mat. Do I have a 44, 45, 45, 45? What are you? 43. 43, 43. You are a 41. Okay, so 45. 45, 45. Do I have enough 45s? Yeah, you do have enough 45s. Okay. Now it's time to double check. 45. Still fits. So height wise, not quite. That's gonna be my, yeah. But I mean, they're not bad. They they just have a bit of a lip on top, which is okay. So what should I do? It's technically a 4467. I can force it with the. You can try the other one. Maybe this one has a better easing on the sides. Let's see. This is also a 43. Oh, that's actually the other one has better height. Yeah. The 43 slots in better. Yeah. We'll do the for the items, I'll do 4568 because I don't think the items go in here anyway. For their powers, I'll do the 41, 43s. Okay. 41. What are you? 41. Okay. Yeah. So keep you guys. So we'll do the 45s for the items because they're on the outside. Yeah. Oh, that is the thin ones. Is it? Yeah. They're different in thickness. Premium thickness 60, thickness 60. Why are you different? Where did you come from? Ah, okay. You came from this set. So you are the. Oh no 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 no. Sorry, that's from a different set altogether. So hold on. Let's open up a new stack. Hope that they're all consistent now. Yeah. Okay. Better. I think these are the similar ones. All right. Okay. Let's get the items all sorted out. It'll be a while, guys. Thank you for joining. Good evening. Just me sleeping. This is Children of Morta. Linda. Linda. That's firstborn. She's ever vigilant. Yeah, so I think she's the daughter. is not that big of a box. Actually, not that big of a box. The size of this box is, is height wise. There's a bit of a height, but I don't know if you guys know Mobile Markets or the Marvel Champions box. This is just has a bit more height, but same size as the Marvel. The mother was pregnant during the game. Yeah. Sadly, I love these type of games, but my reflexes are so bad. So I collect them, and I know that I have to spend more time to upskill myself, and just don't have the time to do that at the moment. So I just keep the games, keep getting the games because I just want to. Oh, these are different. What are you? This is also different. Rulebook. So the these are the item. No, what are you? No. These support something. Pergola. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, just yes, just rectangular, board wise, box wise. Okay, so I will get some these already so that we can start to store them also. I will put them inside this so that we can start to, hey, I can even do that. Cool. That's kind of cool. That's not a bad idea, right? No? I don't know what these are for yet because I can't see. Their backs are. We shall find out. These are the powers of the players. Is there a wiggle room around the perimeter of the box? Because kind of box that is too exact. Uh, it's because A4 won't fit the sleeves. There's wiggle room there. So there is here. You can see. Sorry, you can. There's bit there, and I'm thinking of doing this for the cards because actually they can fit. If I remove the insert, honestly, it would also clear those up too. Okay. The player powers. We will now use the smaller sleeve so that they can fit better. Um, okay. Yeah, so these are the upgrades that you get for your character. So these are the tokens that you draw from the back building part, and then you get to activate the effect based on that. And then these are the enemies. See, dark jelly, that thing that shows up at the beginning. Dark claw. Okay, so those are enemies, and then we have some items. Okay, so those I think I don't have to. I don't think you wear them. No, also don't wear them, so they will stay outside of your board. So I think I can keep them outside. Player set, and then more stuff. I don't know what you guys are for, but I'm guessing it's supposed to go there. More enemies, bosses probably. So these we can use the big ones again. Uh, Shield of Thorns. So maybe they're like generic. +1 on slam. I don't know where you guys. Oh, the symbol at the back. There's some similarities of what we have. See, the backs are similar. So I think they're related to our heroes. I will put them in the smaller sleeve. The rest I will put in the big one because they're probably shuffled from the outside. Sorry, my you can see the dark jelly. Dark jelly. And we have a dark claw. And I go dark claw. We have a dark shaman. Each hero only has one weapon, and then abilities surrounding their weapons. Yep, I think so. Yeah, their symbol at the back seems to be that related to that. And then, from what I'm understanding, there's sort of this comboing effect between the synergy of the players and how you activate their powers. Dark Masher. Dark Nest. It's a Dark Nest. Dark Wizard. Dark Claw. Explosive Mushroom. Poisonous Plant. Some spikes. Cross spikes. More explosive mushroom, more poisonous plant, more spikes, frostbite, black despair. Oh, what are these? Are you guys weapons? They're items now. So, but items can stay outside. So I'll keep this sleeve still. Emerald, Heaven's Justice, Totem Deception, Totem Wording. Okay. I hate those mushrooms. Yeah, I hear you. Awesome. Still fits. Okay. So I think these are like the combination powers that you get, that you learn. Let them. Can I fit you still here? Maybe. Include them in this stack. Yeah, they can still fit. Okay. I'll go back to the enemies. Let's deal with the player stuff first. I'll need the small ones. Don't need as much. Oop. Are you not the same size? Gonna be a problem. There might be some 41s here. Oop. Matt, brother, thank you for joining. Evening. Okay, they are snug fit. Like snug fit. I think they're really a. Oh, no, no, no. It's just some of the sleeves are really tighter. So let's not force those. Let's use the ones that. Okay, okay, good. So just not super consistent in terms of their sizing. Perfect. Let's use that. Okay. Feels too tight. Yeah, there you go. We want that style of fit so that they don't curve. The problem if you're forcing one where they are not like 1 millimeter smaller, um, they become they they curve the card. So if they do that, um, you end up with a thicker stack in the end. So wanna avoid when they feel like they're. This is the challenge with Mayday at times, especially for the not so premium sleeves, that they have this tendency to not be super consistent. Not it's not all of the it's just a few. Yeah, but that that small we're now talking about really the fraction of a millimeter. But that small curl will cause an effect uh, with how they stack. It's annoying when some of them just like, oh, yeah, they just fit. Evening. Okay. Few more. So some are slightly snug, but some are just roll in. And some you're just trying out to see and you feel immediately the difference. Shadow cloak. All right. Okay. Last character. Okay. Awesome. So for the individual powers, have their own baggie. Well, how do you? Oh, what do you do? Well, I think that might be an option for us. Okay, I'll just start these up. Yeah, these I'm not sure because they're related to them, but I don't think they will slot into that. So I will likely use the bigger sleeves for these because they feel like going to fit better the other one. So the reason why I sort these still, the ones I haven't used, is because when if you don't put them back and you're trying to search for sleeves and you put them in a you don't you don't know what size are the ones inside. So you wanna keep them in the desired size. Okay. These are the weird ones. We're not entirely sure which size are which, but there are some bigger ones over there. I'll put them on a separate stack. These are the 45s. 60 microns, 100 pieces. You are also the same? Maybe. Not sure. If we open up a new stack, because yeah, but they're also not super consistent. Okay. So just the last bit of enemies and probably some player powers. Archer goblins. And we have the red spider. Green spider. Spider queen. We have the master goblin. We have a charger. Reaper mech. That's very cool. Structure mech. Fire breather. Scorpion. Spear soldier. Why is my signal slowing down? On? On the camera though. That's weird. Zoom? Zoom. Okay. Spear soldier. We have a mummy. Wind charger. A slipper shell. Another wind charger. And another slipper shell. Okay. So, yeah. Let's sort them quickly. Okay. There goes sorting. It flew. Okay. Just likely I will be using them based on the setup anyway. So we will probably fill in the gap of what's there based on the mission configuration. Okay. All right. I need some more. Okay. So these we can put outside. Yeah, they can still fit. Surprisingly, still fitting. So just the last bit of power effects. Kind of knives. Fleeting shadows. Assassinate. Execute. harmonize in a rhythm, absolute focus, dilettando charm, explosive crescendo, deft hands, plenishing focus, lento to grave, protection ward, Guardian's Rage, Dust Storm, Decoy, Atar's Wrath, Auxiliary Embers, Cyclone, Beam Amplify, Restoration Rage, Garden Rage, Spiritual Surge, Purge, Swirling Staff, Scourging Whip, then Shield Thorns, Age Vigor, Heaven's Grace, Shield Blessing, Pyroblade, and Shield Slam. Okay, right. I'm just double checking if I are all in the same orientation. Okay, good. Right. Okay. Now, bigger cards. These are just the normal size ones, so we will just use. Thank you for staying. I really appreciate it, guys. For keeping me company for the past an hour and a half. Ooh, why are you? Oh, okay. We would have lost electricity. Hey, how are you guys? Oh, there's a lot of you. Okay, so for the ones who just joined, I am sleeving Children of Morta. The last bit of cards to sleeve. Um, so I think these are the monsters plus some more reference cards. These are the bosses. We have Nohar, Stomp, Fireballs, Fast Shoot, Shockwave, Body Shield. Oh, it's like this. Bushra. It's like Mumra. Dive, Rise, Tail Attack, Fireball, Orb Spawn, Jin, Wave Attack, Missile Jin, Glass Cover, also Jin, Spawner, Projectile, Dark Spirit. Oh, oh, oh. bullet hell, shogun, rocket barrage, memorize, teleport. Okay, so let's have you guys in a sleeve. Perfect. We'll use these because they were the ones that it came in the first place. So now I can easily use that as my sleeve. I think it is barely there. Are you better of the sleeves? Ah, there. Bigger. Okay. What are you? Oh, are you scenarios? Babylon, small hands, resilience, starting lead. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So they're not shuffled. They're different objectives. So, I think to conserve on space, maybe we don't want to sleeve them for now, but we'll use a bigger sleeve because they are not shuffled. All right. Okay. So here we are. That's set. Um, Hold on. Just put this all back. Insert this. Box. All right. These can. Yeah, these are the ones we are not sure what these are. So we'll sort them out later. Okay. Ah, I have these. Player aid. So player aid, I do want to sleeve them. They are maybe not the 80. Not the 70. 5992. No, that might be a 70. Because that's a 60. Yeah, that might be a 70. 7120. Oh, too much. The 70 worked. 70 worked, but height wise, a little bit too much. Do I have something underneath the 70? I have 63 square ones. Seventy 59 6491. Oh, that might be, I don't know. No, no, no. Too short. Okay. So 6491 is still not enough. So many variations already. And yet, 75, 105. Oh. Oops. It's a little bit wide, but oh, it's short. This is really a 70 by 105. So 110. 70 by 110. I have a 70 by 100. And this is going to be, I think it's missing the length. 70 by 110. Yeah, there you go. See? So 70 by 100, it's 70 by 110. Well, does that even exist? 70 by 110. Let's find out if I have something like that. 75, 105, 70 by 120. That's the best we have. 70 by 120. So I think that's what we'll use. 70 by 120. Yeah. Best option we have. No, too far. Oh, yeah. See, 70. So it's the height is, yeah, it's 70 by like 105 or 110. So yeah, it is what it is. At least, yeah, the 70 is exact. It's just the height, which is fine. Can't always. It's like a 71. Like the 70 is snug. It is snug fit. It's one of those. They just chose a number. But anyway, these are just player aids, so you can easily store. Goal is just so that they can be protected while on the table. All right. Okay. 7120. Same microns, 50 high, 101. Okay. Put you in the same stack. Some, yeah, because my 7100 didn't fit. It's definitely like a 7110. Something in that line. Okay. Right. Goes in there. I just need to tape. That way that there's tape. Okay. Boards. Okay. So in fact, you can safely go in to these. Honestly, we can stack the dice. So maybe we put the dice there. Yes, we put the dice there. Then peel that back down. Gives us more sturdiness. Yep. Clear. Yes. Okay. And then we put, so all good. And put the layer boards individually. Arrange these powers at the end. Okay. Okay. Story map. Layer. Like this. And actually, that can also still go like. Right. Last bit is our rule book. Oh, and I should not forget the baggie. We will put tokens in. And finally, our box. Okay. I have a bulge a bit on one side. Yes. That's in the bulge a little bit. We don't want to destroy the box too much. Yeah. Okay. There you have it. Game is signed by Amir Salamati. And there you have it. Children of Morta. I am excited to learn the game, but I'm already tired and it's already almost midnight. So I will learn the game some other day. Thank you for joining me. 70 by 120, but I had a gap. So it's technically a 70 by 110 is the more appropriate one. Or like 70 by 150. It is what it is. Thank you everyone for joining. Until next time, the Storm Video Bear. Bye.